back to the channel, everybody. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Today, as promised, we're going to go ahead and finish up round 2 of the Hartley local from the Brighton branch. If you haven't yet watched the live stream from Friday the, what was that? I guess that was the 17th. Definitely go check that out before it's too late. I'll have a link to that in the description, but that's where we started this operation session, and we're going to go ahead today and get it finished up. So first things first, let's take a look at our switch list and see what work we still have left to do. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars left to set out here in Hartley. I'll show you kind of where these are here in just a minute, but these are our 7 cars still to set out. And we have already completed all of our pickups, and we almost have our outbound train put together. So there's really not too much left to do, but we're going to go ahead and get right to work. So here we go. So here are 6 of our cars that we have to set out. We have one more car to the left that we set aside earlier. Because we're shoving it kind of back off to an area that's hard to reach, we're going to work that spot last. But these 6 cars here are going to different spurs just to the left. So as we complete those, I will show you guys some footage and give some highlights. Our first work here, we have the West Maryland boxcar, the flat car, and the SP boxcar are all getting set out not too far from each other, so we're going to go ahead and make this move first. Both of the boxcars are going to the warehouse, which is right here on the left. And then the flat car is going to go off to the right. There are 2 tracks on the right. It's going to go on the track that is closest to us. The track on the right that is farthest from us is the track for perishables, so which is where that yellow reefer locomotive is going to go. Now we're making our move to the flat track. So we're going to go ahead and shove this flat car all the way back, right up next to the platform. The flat track can kind of receive really any kind of load that might be shipped out on a flat car. So it also can load things if someone needs to ship out some equipment or something to a different place. You can see here on the flat track that we have a platform for loading and unloading, so we're going to make sure to leave the flat car right next to that. And now we're going to head back over to the warehouse and put this SP boxcar right next to the Western Maryland car that we left earlier. Well, I think we're going to have to ride our crew up on that one. Definitely hit that one too hard, but these things happen. But I guess we can give ourselves a couple-minute penalty here to simulate the fact that we most likely just broke a knuckle. That's railroad. Now, while we're at it, we decided we would go ahead and set the reefer out since we're kind of stuck here waiting for these boxcars to get all their mess worked up and to get an assessment on the amount of freight that we damaged. So we're going to go ahead and make the set out of this reefer here over on the left. Going to go ahead and get coupled back up to our 2 boxcars we have left. The B&LE car we're going to have to hold on to for a minute because it's going over to the log camp supply track, and the UP car is going to go with us over on the left to get set out at the builder supply warehouse. And here we are, finally getting that UP boxcar set out at the builder supply warehouse. Now for our next move, we're going to go ahead and back up. We have one more switch to clear, and then we're going to go get that Western Maryland boxcar. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and put our whole train together, and then move on here to the south side of town so we can get ready to work the log camp. Well, once we got our train together, we realized that we need to make sure to turn our locomotive around. So we're going to instead push our entire train here just to the south side of town. Or sorry, actually the north side of town. But then we're going to cut loose, turn the locomotive around, and then come back and continue the shove north. And notice that we do have our 2 setouts right here in front by the locomotive. And then as we make our way back south out of town, we'll go ahead then and switch the camp, which is over to the right. Those of you guys who like turntable action, this one's for you. Well, normally when we serve spurs on this layout, what we normally do is come in and grab any cars that are sitting on the spurs. And if they're going to be held there, we typically go ahead and pull those out, set them aside, so that we can put the new cars in the back. Now, in the case of our operation today, the tank car actually has to be spotted at the back of the spur. So for us, we actually don't have to do all that extra work because the box cars go at the platform, which is in the front. So fortunately for us, it's a lot easier job. We just leave them right here and we head out. Now that we're done with all our work in town, the last thing for us to do is connect up to our train and head back to Brighton. If you haven't yet, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Definitely leave a comment if you have a question or something you want to point out. Especially thanks to those in the past who pointed out that one time I had my tender backwards. But yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. It helps the channel and helps other people like you who enjoy the content to be able to find that content. So I would appreciate it. Well, we got our highball from the station master, so off we go to Brighton. With the exception of the knuckle that we broke, I'd say that our crew today has done an excellent job getting this job done quickly, efficiently, and for the most part, safely. Here we are heading back south through Templeton. After this, there's not much left until Brighton, so thanks again for joining. Stay tuned for more videos in the next few days and next week as we keep working on content. And I've got a post coming up soon where I'll explain kind of what the plan is for the next 2 or 3 weeks. So thanks again for watching. Appreciate you guys being a part of the channel and for making this much more fun than I ever thought it would be. So take care, and we'll see you guys next time.